start in 10 minutes on the dot.
Wow. You guys never subscribe. You better subscribe. If you like these videos, you're watching them, subscribe, help us out. Leave in the comments what you guys want to watch, you know, who we need to interview, how we can help you. We'd love to see what kind of questions you have, and like also and share.
Aloha kakahiaka, everybody. It's the first day of the Money Raising Mastery Workshop. Got the crew in here, getting ready. I was up at 5 a.m. prepping the presentations and the goodie bags and everything that we needed for today to bring the most value to our attendees. I like workshops to be really hands-on, have activities, and have speakers that are going to bring a lot of value. And look at this background. We're staying in Waikiki, right near the strip, and also near the event space, Hawaii Co-working. So shout out to them too for providing this amazing space near all the action. So stay tuned, because we are going to be sharing behind the scenes and little bits here and there that may potentially help you raise your next 6 figures for real estate.
We want you guys to write your Money Raising Mastery 2025 goals. Like I said before, we're putting it out into the universe. We're writing down our intentions. We want you guys to take this seriously. And a lot of times when you write down your goals, it motivates you to take those actions.
And this is where I started my journey, right? Rooms like this.
I think it's really important for you guys to realize that it is possible to be raising 6 figures, to actually be a money magnet. This weekend is gonna be full of activities. This is a workshop. You're not just gonna be sitting, listening, and learning. You're actually gonna be doing. So what I want you to do is find someone you haven't met before, someone you haven't talked to before, don't know, and I want you to introduce yourself, your name, where you're from, what you're most excited to learn about today. You can be a money magnet. So right now, I want to go around quickly, and I want you guys each to share your why, quickly.
Creating experiences for people. Take the pain out of my parents' retirement.
Want to be helpful.
I don't want my kids to have to move out of Hawaii.
My legacy for family.
100 hale for 100 local ohana.
Welcome everybody to our 2-day workshop on Money Raising Mastery. I'm so excited to have the speakers that we do.
So, like Zasha said, I'm Harmonie from Maui. We moved to Utah 4 years ago. He came a little after. I am first a wife, a mother, a Mimi, I have a grandson, and I'm a philanthropist and a capital raiser.
I love the fact, I don't need the mic, I love the fact that we're here, because a lot of, you guys are honestly taking the first steps to get to wherever, like a lot of the dreams, stay in Hawaii, family.
Yes, thanks for having me, everyone, I appreciate it. This is my Instagram page right here, if you scan that. I post a lot on there. A lot of the things that I'm going to talk about today, I have videos for them on that Instagram page.
A is for taking action. So once you've built your foundation, you understand what you're doing and why you're doing it, all you're going to start doing now is 20 different networking strategies that I'm going to break down for you tomorrow. I won't get through all 20 tomorrow. I don't know, I'll get through 5, 6, 7 or so tomorrow. And that's how we start to fill your funnel with private money lender leads. So that's taking action.
Thanks for having me, guys. Super excited to be here. I love Hawaii. This is only my 2nd time coming out here, but flew out here from the 9th island, Las Vegas, right?
But I'm excited to be here. Real estate gets me fired up, and she says you're investing in real estate. It's tangible. It's better than gold because it's going to make you money. It's going to depreciate your taxes. Real estate is by far the best investment vehicle that I've come across. Which is why I also invest in real estate.
And before we dive deep in, we want you guys to kind of reflect on why you're here, what you're most excited to dive into, who you want to connect with and why, and what's your current stage in real estate.
prices are getting more and more expensive right here in Hawaii, so there's no better way to learn real estate through coaches that are active right here in Hawaii.
So come join us today. We're excited to have you start your journey and be there to support you.
I always feel like there's always more education, there's always more opportunity, but the biggest thing is taking action.
I'm sure just because you're in this room today, I know that you're motivated. And I know that you guys are ready to learn and go do what you got to do.
It's about a mindset, right? So I love being able to share this with our kids and the young ones. I mean, it's tough when you bring the little ones with you. It's hard in the moment, but it's just the moment because they get to hear it. They're absorbing things over time. Our youngest is 15. And my older ones they always say, we're gonna turn to him when we need money advice because he's gonna be the more sound one. He's been raised in this since he was 11 and he knows seller financing.
So to have your mindset change from I can't to how can I, you're already there because you're in this room. So we're gonna reinforce that. And if you're not there, I'll help you get there.
Those of you who are in this industry, whether you're part-time, full-time, your experience, it doesn't matter. If your circles have not already started to shift, they're going to. And for me, that was very hard. I lost 3 of my best girlfriends along the way when I began investing in real estate. They didn't support me. I was so passionate about it. I was trying to push entrepreneurship on them, and they didn't care, still till this day. I'm a tough coach. I'm a former athlete. I'm very competitive. I'm a product of coaching. And so just for those of you who are introverts and you're like, I don't want Amy to look over my shoulder, I'm going to. So I'm just telling you this now. But it's all because I love you guys. I'm here to help you. And some of your phones are going to ring tomorrow. Answer them. We'll all be respectful. We'll all be quiet. I will literally put that person on mute, tell you what to say. Like, it's going to be amazing, okay? So you guys will start raising money tomorrow. Don't worry about what else is going to happen. I'm going to give you an entire plan.
I want you guys to do a little activity. So who here doesn't have social media? Raise their hand. Charles, you have Facebook. You have Facebook. I see you. I see you. Okay. So everybody knows the power of social media. For me, it's helped me reach so many people all across the United States and the world. 181,000 people, just say. But that really truly was intentional because that was the only way, especially during COVID, that I could reach people outside of Hawaii, that I could reach hundreds of thousands of people and help to achieve my goal of raising money for my.
Now I'm at the point where I have to. What magic potions are you making over here?
It's a potion.
You do it again, and you do it again, and you do it again. So you can use conventional lending to stack up investment properties if you need to. I mean, if you need to use conventional lending. So what you do is you rent out the first home and you use the rental income to offset the existing mortgage on the house you're leaving.
The 3 main types of accounts is going to be the traditional IRA, a Roth IRA, and self-directed 401k. These type of accounts, the whole goal is to take tax benefits now, take write-offs now, defer those taxes out. If you're investing, deferring all that out. So kind of like tax-free growth in a sense, because we're not paying taxes on a personal side or in the retirement account.
You know, people always say, how can you raise money? That's so hard. I can't do these things because I don't have the money. One of the things I learned quickly in real estate is money is the least of your problems. It's finding a good deal that's gonna make sense, that's gonna work out for all involved, and then the money comes. The money literally will just keep coming in if you find something that works and aligns with people. And that's something that's really big for us, is aligning with the people we do business with and we raise money for or with. We wanna make sure our integrity and our core values all align, because then it just makes it a better situation all around.
Structuring private money, you're going out there getting money, you got lenders, you got investors, how do you structure that?
It's going great. We're almost to the end of the first day of the money raising workshop. Amy's on right now and she's teaching the attendees about her 4-second power pitch and also how to raise private money immediately. Tomorrow's gonna be a full day workshop with her and I'm really excited about that. But we had such great speakers just teaching people that it is possible to do real estate without using their own money, any of their own money, but they can also use some of their own money, do conventional loans, use hard money lenders, and also raise most of it using private money too. So come take a look.
You gotta focus on 3 things. Once you get your hand on the money, number 1, how do we nurture and foster that relationship so that they reinvest with us? Number 2, how do we get them to increase their investment amount? And number 3, how do we get them to introduce us to their trusted network of prospective private money lenders, right? So the transactions piece is very, very critical. And then what if I helped you and literally held your hand every step of the way? Go here, don't go there. Say this, say that. Email them this, schedule a meeting for that. If they ask for this deal analyzer, show them that. When they ask you how to protect, secure, and assure their investors, tell them this, right? So $100,000, you guys can literally raise $1 million in the next 21 days with what I'm gonna give you tomorrow. I'm gonna give you guys so much. I'm gonna give you my pitch deck. I'm gonna give you multiple scripts. I'm gonna give you multiple presentations. I'm gonna give you as much as I can tomorrow. And then remember, if raising private money helped you obtain 100% funding, build your rental portfolio, give you the confidence to raise unlimited capital, and you never had to worry about financing again, and you could do as many projects as you wanted on your timelines, and you had all the dream lenders you wanted to work with, because you will turn away private money lenders. If you don't align with them morally or ethically, then I don't care how much money they have. Don't do business with them. Your private money lenders will become your friends and family members. You will go on vacations with them. You will want to like the person who is investing in you and your deals, because it truly does become a family, especially with your culture.
People get sued all the time. Don't be one of those people. You want to disclose everything. Talk about the collateral, how the collateral is going to be structured. Is it with a mortgage? You want to talk about your experience, how experienced you are. You want to make sure your investors know how much experience you have, because if you have 0 experience and you don't tell them, and they get sued because the deal goes wrong, the SEC could step in and say, hey, you should have told your investors. You should have told them even more. More risk factors, they're going to lose all their money. If you tell your investors that they're going to lose all their money, they probably won't give you money, but at least they know that they have the risk of losing all their money.
Think of these investments as kind of like a stock, right? All that money still coming back into your retirement account. The goal here is to have better returns using your knowledge, your experience, and just being able to tap into this capital.
5% down. So the previous slide, I said this was the best hack for 2025. It's also the best hack for 2026 and 2027 and 2024. Not really 2023 though, because back then it was 15 to 25%. It just changed in September, October of 2023, which is probably why us in the mortgage business haven't done a good job of educating people on this. So I appreciate these guys for letting me come out here and share this, because this is important. We know it, but we don't give that information enough, right?
What does the next 5 to 10 years look like for you in this moment?
Not working.
Not working, you want to not have to work.
For somebody.
For somebody. Yeah. So you're going to need to replace your income. And then when you stop working, what is your first thing that you want to go and do to help support you for the rest? What do you want to go and do if you're going to be an entrepreneur? Is that, how much money are you going to need to go and do that? Do any of you know how much it costs you in your month to live? And if you were to go into what you want to do next, how much that's going to cost you?
Not the next.
Not the next, yeah. So you want to help them identify what is next. And then that's what we did with our own vision board, right? We found out what we want to do for the rest of our life and what do we need to support that.
So the winner, the Money Raising Mastery, social media post is?
Wow, what a day, man. I mean, this is awesome stuff, right? Don't you guys agree? The education that we brought here. Man, all because of this teeth area. super stoked to be part of this this event, and want to thank each and every one of you who had invested in you guys. It shows that you guys, I guess, want to advance from where you're at. And this is where I started my journey, right? Rooms like this. The education that I went to, I was like, oh my gosh, they're borrowing other people's money. And I was like, what? Funding the deal, none of their own money, funding the deals, and then making a profit, right? So basically we created this for our local community, and yeah, like we're here, coaches from Hawaii. We're doing real estate deals not only here in Hawaii but also in the mainland, raising capital. I raise capital too. Finding opportunities. Yeah, if you guys are ready, who's not the Hui Mastermind students, the value that Zasha and I, like weekly calls, right? Every week you get access to us. You can ask any questions.
And we got the app.
Oh yeah, we also have an app, We created an app for you guys. We have the foundation videos, and we always try to put more videos out there. We add all our documents that we use. We have speakers that come on, guest speakers. We put events like this, right? Like to me, the only way I was able to advance was because I took action by, same thing. Like I paid for the education, put myself in front of the people that was doing it, and I was able to learn it pretty quickly because they were doing it. And that's what Zasha and I are here for you if you're ready. All the students too. Like you guys have weekly calls with us. If you guys not taking advantage of us, we're giving you guys our time every week. You guys can ask any questions, and we will guide you in the direction that whatever situation you in. Or if you're stuck in one area that you don't understand, we're going to help you to understand that.
So as you can see, we have a lot of students in here. The value is in the community. That is 100% a game changer. And that's what me and Fuzzy, even though we paid tens of thousands and we still pay hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to be in mentorships and get around people, but that's what we were missing in the beginning. We didn't have local coaches. We didn't have a local community. We didn't have other local investors who were so open to sharing what they were doing, what their strategies were, because they had that competition mindset and we have that abundance mindset. A lot of our students have been doing deals. Miley did her first deal in 30 days of joining the Hui. Keola it's been a little over a year of being in the community, and what deal number? Deal number 6 he's on. So, no real estate background. Lehua has went from doing winning tax deed. Yes, winning properties to tax deeds, and then now has advanced all the way up to commercial properties in a little over a year. Yes. So it's totally possible, you guys, to do this. And you don't have to have a lot of money. They're leveraging partnerships. They're leveraging other people in our Hui program, in the real estate investing community. But it all starts with education and knowing what to say and knowing the different strategies. I think Keola was just to reach out, and he was like, hey, I need to raise my last $25,000. Like, I needed it yesterday. What do I do? What do we say? Contact everybody in the community. Those are the people who paid to invest in themselves to be in a program like ours. So they're serious. And he did that. And did you raise some money?
Yes, $350,000.
50,000 in 2 days. So make use of all the people around you. If you're in the buoy or in other programs, it's totally possible.
Man, it was super amazing. Excited to hear all the speakers, especially myself. I think I choked up a little bit, but it was fun. You know, we got to see new faces. Half of the crowd was all new faces, which is always, you know,
Nice to see.
Nice to see.
And our current students. Like we had a lot of students, and I think they know the value of the events that we have. And so especially something like this where they can get specialized help in raising money. Right. We teach the foundations in the Hui, they get the weekly calls, but there's nothing like attending in-person events. And especially the workshops that we do is very hands-on. We make you take action right away. And we ask all the speakers and whoever is going to be in the crowd to participate and take action, because you're not only investing in yourself to be here, but you're also here to grow. And how do you grow? You get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, and you know, it was awesome to see Zasha tell them, okay, look, you guys need to record, tag us, and post. And a lot of them were uncomfortable or getting comfortable being uncomfortable. I seen them taking action, which was awesome to see. That was one of my best things that I seen today, where people was like, oh my God, how do you do this, Fuzzy? And I'm like, well, you see that record button, just press it and start talking.
Right. And we especially want to thank Hawaii Co-working. This space was amazing. They have everything that you need to host events, big or small. They even have these little rooms that you can take up, and especially if you are someone who's an entrepreneur or working from home, or even a up-and-coming real estate investor and want to have a separate space to work, this is amazing. So you'll see in a video, so I would totally recommend coming here again. And then we had our sponsor, Conventus, who is a hard money lender, and we mainly work with Tambourine. We also had Horizon Trust. Amber came and spoke today, and they work with retirement accounts. So if that interests you, then let us know as well. And last but not least, we had Rise Capital Investments. Chris and Harmonie Borden flew in from Utah just to come and speak at the event. But I think the major special point was having Amy here.
Yeah, Amy was so awesome. I mean, you know, the professionalism and the like the way she speaks is just so, you know, awesome. And just, you know, I need to practice my skills. And I went up to her after and said, hey, Amy, I got to learn from you and your husband, because you guys are just, when you're on stage, you guys are like, boom. That's what we, you know, I need to work on, because straight up connects, you know what I mean?
And we are mentors. We are definitely have the experience in what we're strong at and our strengths. So for me, is raising money through using social media. For him, is doing new builds. And you can always learn something new at events, at people, at places that you meet other people doing what you want to do, and especially when you're surrounded by other investors that are doing big things, like Amy Missouri coming here to Hawaii. So I know there's so many people that came here that were just blown away about the tips that she gave them. So make sure you watch the video and like and subscribe, because you're gonna have such good takeaways from this video too.
Yeah, if you exactly like, subscribe, and share this information. And if you think you cannot, just telling you, like, Amy will show you exactly, Zasha will show you exactly, Fuzzy will show you exactly how you can do this business with none of your own money.